took first piston off to give it a try, and now I'm going to try and show you what I did a little better here. These little clips, they're not a snap ring like I thought they were originally. I'm going to use a small pick, and that's what I did on the other one. I'm going to get underneath it through this access here and leverage the, excuse me, I want to do it so you can see it, and leverage out the snap ring. Once I get a little piece of it out like that, I take small needle nose pliers and I grab onto the snap ring like so, and then I will twist it out, working my way around the piston. And you do use new ones of these, so I suppose if you were to break one in the process, wouldn't be such a big deal. But it's nice to get things out as best we can. The first one came out a lot easier than this one. There it went, but I dropped it down in the case, so I gotta remember to try and find that later on. Good times there. And then to push the piston wrist pin out, I do it with my fingers as far as I can first. And I'll get a little bit. And then even though you're not supposed to tap them out, it's so gently, I'm not worried about it, and I think most everybody does it that way. This is an 11mm deep weld socket, and put it on the opposite side after I got it started a little bit with my finger, so I know for sure it'll fit in the recess proper, and then hold it together, and then I'm going to tap it through, and that'll push the pin through. So when I keep dropping things because this guard is in the way. Do that. And you'll want to find that pin if you drop any when you're in there. So I'll make a note of that so you remember to find it later on. There's the pin. Trying to go a little bit more. You don't have to go all the way, so it'll come off. Lift it off. I've marked these things. My rings are clear. Excuse me, let me back this out. I've marked this already, and I'm bagging them individually, and I'm going to label the bags with the pin numbers and all that. Piston numbers, just to be doubly sure. Okay, all pistons are off right now and individually bagged. And I'm not entirely sure where I want to go next with this. I suppose it'll be the starter motor and the starter assembly. And then get into the clutch side, and we can show some of the common clutch questions people have, not related necessarily to tear down, but as far as indexing and shift kit install, things like that. I'm going to have to clean up that other side quite a bit better before I split the cases, but I'm still just trying to get everything lighter and better fitted for things like that, so give that a try. I'm not sure if I'll pull this rotors off or not. I don't know if they need to be. I've had it up before, it's not such a big deal, but why take off more than you absolutely have to, I guess. Make things lighter, I guess, would be the main point. There's a woodruff key on the stator wheel, so if you pull it off, you can't put it on wrong again. You need a puller for that. Maybe I'll do it just to show. For the record, I just used a magnet and pulled the one clip I dropped out. Came out no problem, so I don't need to worry about anything in there still.